In the quiet of the pasture, between the rustling grass and the slow rhythm of hooves on the ground, lives an animal that has accompanied humans through nearly every chapter of our evolution, the cow. Far more than a simple rural presence, the cow has long been a symbol of survival, abundance, and continuity. But how did this enduring alliance between humans and cattle begin? It all began around 10,000 years ago, in the fertile plains of what is now the Middle East. There, a wild ancestor of the modern cow, the powerful aurochs or Bos primigenius, was gradually domesticated by early agricultural societies. The process was slow but honestly pretty revolutionary. Humans soon realized that this animal could offer far more than just meat. Over time they learned to collect its milk, harness its strength to plough fields, and rely on it as a living source of energy and sustenance during harsh times and long journeys. In many ancient cultures, the cow was not just useful, it was sacred. In Vedic India, it symbolized fertility and life itself. In ancient Egypt, the goddess Hathor was depicted with the horns of a cow, a symbol of maternity and nourishment. In Celtic and Nordic traditions, cattle were a true measure of wealth. Owning many cows meant power and prestige. Thus, the cow became a symbol of abundance, respect, and connection to the land. Over the centuries, cows have crossed continents, survived wars, and adapted through agricultural and industrial revolutions. Each society shaped the animal to suit its environment, developing breeds specific to local climates, customs, and needs. Consider the majestic Kyannina of Italy, one of the oldest cattle breeds in the world, or the well-known Holstein cows with their iconic black and white markings, a universal symbol of fresh milk. But beyond their utility, cows have held an almost emotional value. In many rural communities, they are given names, treated with care, and considered part of the family. In a world that's, racing toward modernity, the cow remains this silent witness to a slower, more natural era. It lives on in folk tales, poems, paintings, and cultural rituals. It's an image that really evokes roots, simplicity, and the cycles of life. Even today, despite all these advances in technology and food production, its role remains central, not only in our diets, but also in our collective imagination. The cow teaches us something, honestly, profoundly relevant, that strength doesn't always lie in speed, but in presence, that there is value in nourishing, in giving without noise, in simply being. In its calm gaze, its steady pace, and its rhythmic breath lies an ancient kind of wisdom. One humanity has always known, but, risks forgetting. So next time we pass by a cow in a field, we are not just seeing an animal. We are witnessing a living page of our own history. In a world that races, produces, and consumes at dizzying speeds, the cow remains still and steady, like a quiet echo of the past. It asks for nothing, yet has given everything: milk, strength, warmth, companionship. It is the humble guardian of an ancient time when nature was not something to conquer, but something to listen to. In its calm gaze lies a kind of quiet intelligence, the kind that doesn't shout, but sees. In its slow steps we can feel the memory of the earth's rhythm, one that remembers cycles, patience, and reverence. Perhaps that's why it still moves us today, because it reminds us of something we've lost: the ability to slow down, to be still, to feel part of something greater. And so, behind those deep dark eyes, behind a lowing that drifts into the morning air, the cow continues to tell a timeless story, our story, a story made of connection, silence, and presence, a story that, if we learn to listen, can still teach us how to live with more roots, more respect, and more humanity.